Hello bots, welcome back to the channel. This is video number 2 of 4 showing off gameplay Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. My name is Jose. I'm an air traffic controller, huge VR flight sim nerd, and I love to make content on this, everything VR flight sim related with some hardware and software reviews. Microsoft did invite me to come out to check out the sim in Arizona. I was able to do it. It's a lot of fun, so let's jump into the footage. Here we go, actual gameplay. All right, as I kind of zoom out from the helicopter, guys, I landed there MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa. Tampa's where I'm an actual air traffic controller, and I'm kind of moving kind of quick here. All right, so I decided to go with the A-10 Thunderbolt 2. We're going to be doing the mission. This is one of the challenges, which is going to be available. Now, from my understanding, these are going to be weekly set up, and they're going to change throughout time. So this is kind of cool, guys. This is the new loading screen, right? As you click on the game or on the mission or whatever you're going to be doing, it starts preloading the area. I kind of thought it froze, and then I'm like, let me click back on and go back in again, and I did it again. So this is literally what I did when I was testing it out. So zooming back in, you see the beautiful mountains. Now I think what was I doing here? Was I going to change some settings? All right, so I don't even know what I was doing, but I decided to come right back in. Okay, guys, so I ended up clicking on the Blue Ridge A-10 Thunderbolt run. Now, as you can see, this is where it's loading the game, guys, from the top menu. It's starting to load all the data, which is absolutely amazing. And I don't know if I had already hit fly. I think I might have already hit fly. But look at these clouds. Look at the terrain. This is kind of cool. It's very Grand Theft Auto 5-ish, which you see the blue route, which is highlighted for you. Now check that out as we zoom in. This is how the game starts. Little bit pixels on the trees as they kind of load in and populate. And now I should be running at 60 FPS. I don't know what the actual frame rate was set to. This is a direct capture, guys, of my screen. Now, I believe on this mission we were trying to run as low as possible. I don't know. I didn't read. I just started flying. But I love flying low. So you guys think I was joking in the Grand Canyon video that I did that was virtual reality, which if you want to see VR, check my last video. This is going to be just a 2D video. And my whole goal was to not crash, which I say that and I crashed. So it's funny, somebody had commented in one of my last videos. They said, hey, you can go through trees and not crash. No, clearly I crashed. So that's when I was trying to this is embarrassing. This is when I was trying to learn the aircraft because I want to go low. I'm like, this is so interesting. I thought I was going to be able to pull up. So the best thing I could say is that the trees honestly look great.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The controls on the aircraft, that's not what I was gonna say. I got distracted. Someone tried opening my door here. The controls, the best thing I can say about the controls, they felt better. They felt significantly better. In fact, now that I feel that like I got a good idea of how the controls are gonna respond, I'm like, okay, I feel like I can push it. And it felt very similar to DCS. That's the best way I could tell you. If you like DCS, which I do. There was a bit of overplay on my part, as you see there, and I remember just trying to come back and make up for the rolls. I'm trying to do very precise snap rolls. The joystick I was using, I forgot what it was. It was the Airbus joystick. Yeah, I think it was the Airbus Thrustmaster joystick, which was okay. We can probably put a lot of this bad flying on me because I'm just doing shenanigans, but I wasn't that impressed with it. I was like, you know, it's a joystick. It felt so, granted, to be fair, I've been using the Moza force feedback unit that's behind me, and that's been amazing. I'll have a review on that out soon, but it just felt so wobbly, the joystick itself. But once I kind of felt and understood how to control it, I was able to fly a little bit better. But as we kind of roll over here, my whole thing is checking out the performance, the gameplay, the low level flying. Does it look smooth when we fly across the ground, when I almost knock my wing off? And how low could I fly without crashing was my goal, right? There's no other way to fly. It sounded pretty good. HUD, everything here looks pretty good. Now that I look down, I did not see any of the aircraft when I flew. I was looking out the window the whole time. So now that I take a close look at it, look, the mirrors actually work. Somebody had asked that before. Yeah, mirrors are working. Holy smokes. So that's pretty cool. I mean, not some 4K crisp image, but also I'm not trying to make the computer stutter. Again, if this is making you sick, I apologize. This was some low and shenanigan flying mission. This is how I love to fly. As you can see, I did crash several times. Not the best pilot in the world, but I am the theVRpilot, as we know. So let's see what I do here. Oh, very nice. Now, again, the controls felt better. Typically, let's be honest, when you're flying in an A-10, you're not flying as aggressive as I am, and you're not doing these weird shenanigans. You know, A-10's meant to take some hits, do some heavy duty low flying, but I'm trying to fly it how I fly the F-16 when it's clean and it's just empty, and I'm kind of pushing the limits of this plane and how aggressive I'm pushing the nose over, and I'm really trying to like lead it to where I want it to go, which it was doing a good job. It's not to say the plane cannot do that, but you know, I don't know, I thought I was flying pretty intense. The lighting looks freaking stunning, man. This is just boom, baby. I love doing those rolls. I don't know, I feel like Top Gun Maverick right here. The way that the light comes over the shadows and over the mountains starts getting reduced by the trees is so cool. Clouds in the distance, a little blown out with some bloom effect there, a little bit of darkness, but let's see what my score was and who I compared in the leaderboards to. Another thing is, guys, look at the cannon on the A-10. So they said you're not going to be able to have, which by the way, I have an A-10 Warthog pen holder right here that was printed for me. They said you're not going to have the barrels on the A-10. You're going to get one massive, whatever, massive barrel. So guys, I don't know what else I got to try here, but this was really, really cool. Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 is going to be amazing. Let me know what you guys think of that and how the gameplay was, and we'll jump into the next one. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.
Extraordinary creature is half blind, half deaf, and this is just about as fast as it can move.